Hello everybody and welcome back to Pathfinder Plays, and today I'm going to be making some suggestions about how to make Deadside better, more user-friendly, and just a bit more polished. Let's begin. 1. Make clans permanent. Now, what I mean by this is that I want to see a legit clan system in this game where multiple squads can exist in a single clan at the same time. This would also enable them to use each other's bases, and these bases could be labeled. One could be the headquarters, one could be the FOB or the forward operating base, another could simply be a combat post or a loop base. Enabling a clan system would be huge for some servers, like I know Big Fry's server where they are trying to do a unofficial faction/clan wars. Number 2. Allow all persons in a squad to help build a base. The idea that only one person in a squad can help build a base is very limiting. It makes base building more cumbersome and time-consuming than it needs to be, so allowing other players in your squad to help add materials to the base would be a huge help. Number 3. Allow players to use the base when the base builders aren't online. I think this could be a system similar to Rust or DayZ perhaps, where there is a code lock of some kind that can be shared with the clan or a squad for access to the bases. It simply isn't feasible for players wanting to really dive into this game to wait for the base builder to get online so they can add to the base's loot or retrieve loot. Number 4. Allow more storages in each base. I know there are some fairly well-established squads playing this game already. That being said, the storage situation is simply not up to par with the amount of loot they are able to bring in. Having a container restriction in bases restricts the growth of squads and clans by limiting their wealth and armaments. Number 5. Make a quick loot hotkey. There should be a programmable key in which players can either loot all if the inventory space is available, or simply click on an item they want and it moves to the player's inventory. The same thing goes for getting rid of unwanted items in a player's inventory. Adding items and discarding items should be a quick and seamless process that does not take up much time. Number 6. Adding more points of interest. This will give the map more life and give even more PvP by drawing players to those points. And I know this may be fixed when the map expands, however, that is months or even years away depending on the workload the developers are willing to take on, along with maintaining and improving this small section of map. They should keep adding content to the existing portion of the map to further upgrade the gameplay loop. Hello everybody, just dropping by to let you guys know that I'm streaming on Twitch now, so if you're interested in that, drop by, leave a follow, and I'll see you in the live stream. Bye. Number 7. Change how AI engage with players. If you are in a squad and one person accidentally aggroes the AI, the bots now know immediately where all the squad members are, and it shouldn't be this way. The bots should discover the other squad members individually. Number 8. Add Prom. This one is currently in development, I think, but it still deserves a spot on this list. Number 9. Add English text to the mission crates so we English users can read it. Thank you. Number 10. The ability to craft better bandages would also be pretty nice. I know we can get them at the trader, but if I'm in a tight spot where I'm not near a trader and I need some good bandages, it would be really dandy to be able to scavenge for parts in order to make it myself. Number 11. Though I understand the difficulties with making good animal AI, I can't deny that it would be really nice to have the option of hunting and cooking my own food. Either that or increase the food spawns in the houses, that along with the water or soda. The game says that they don't want players worrying about dying from starvation or dehydration, but honestly, that is exactly what I have been worried about recently in the game. Number 12. Add the stamina bar. The ability to just run forever and not just walk or jog is really game-breaking due to the people being able to just run away from encounters, even if they're injured. Number 13. Suppressed weapon attachments and weapon sights would be very nice to see in the game, and not simply restricted to purchasing from traders. The iron sights of the weapons in game are not so great, and this is mostly due to the insane weapon sway. So either adding different types of scopes, whether 1 times to 4 times, maybe even 6 times depending on the weapon. or reducing weapon sway would be great. Number 14. Reducing the time it takes to create materials for base building. I understand the final product for building should take a while to build, but the time it takes to build the materials, one by one, is pretty tedious and takes away from the fun of the game. People want to be able to put down a base, a box, and go PvP and scavenge for more loot, and they can't do that if they spend, from what I've seen people say, 4 to 6 hours building any kind of respectable base. Number 15. Dragging gear straight to equipment slot. If I see a handgun on the ground and I want to equip it, I first have to drag it to the inventory, then drag the knife out of the equipment slot, then the pistol into the said equipment slot. There is no reason I can see that the pistol can't just replace the knife in the equipment slot. And number 16, give admins more power over the servers that they have purchased. This could include things such as ghosting, teleporting, and hovering and flying around in their own servers. This could go into even things such as finding players more easily who break their own server rules, using things such as racial slurs or cheating in various ways. But the main thing that I want to see the admins have the capability to do is with missions and AI. They should be able to increase the AI, decrease the AI, and in terms of missions, they should be able to customize the kinds of missions that are available on their map, maybe even create their own kind of missions within the framework of the game, and even increase or decrease the frequency and location of these missions. Number 17. I would like to see more missions base level, and these don't need to be the missions that we have now. What I'm thinking of is missions for the solo player, things that come from NPCs that would include things like retrieval missions. So say the trader wants 5 watches, the solo player can now, instead of risking life and limb to go to a hard or medium or god forbid elite mission area and kill the players and the AI, they can simply take their time and go from house to house scavenging for watches or other valuables in order to gain EXP or renown that way. This would help balance out the game and make it more open and welcome for various types of play styles, or for people who are just waiting for their friends to get online and want to make some easy money. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the video. I hope that you enjoyed my suggestions, and if you have your own, leave them in the comments below. I hope you guys found value in this video, and if you like scavenging and survival, consider hitting that subscribe button, that like button, and share this with your friends. And I will see you in the next one. Path out.